Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be kind of a different type of video. Today I'm going to be putting up the podcast of me on the Brad and Colleen show on My Talk 107.1. If you guys don't listen to that radio station, you definitely should. They are out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. So I was periscoping one morning with a coworker of mine, and I was talking about the JONBENET Ramsey case, and they actually listened to it. They have been followers of mine for quite some time now, and I just wanted to share it with you guys, all of you guys who haven't heard it yet or kind of wanted, I don't know, to listen to it on YouTube. I just thought that it was really cool that they asked for my opinion. And hopefully I will be a repeat on their show. But thank you guys so much for watching. And here's the podcast.
Today, yeah.
Welcome back to the Colleen and Bradley Show here on My Talk 107.1, streaming live and doing everything entertainment at MyTalk1071.com. Colleen Lindstrom, Bradley Trainer, and we have a special guest, but hold on.
I'm so excited.
So, you guys, there have been a lot of JONBENET Ramsey stories going on the TV, on the internets, and Colleen, there was this one on the CBS that had a two-parter. It was very shocking, but we did not get to see it. But I was on the Twitters earlier today, and do you remember Angela?
Do I remember Angela?
Angela of the Bath and Body Works thing.
Viral video.
Viral
Angela,
celebrity.
One Halloween who we dressed up as. You were a peach Bellini candle.
Yeah.
And I was in my Green Bay Packers finery as Angela. Yes, that Angela, yes.
Well,
I do recall her.
She likes to Periscope on the Twitters.
Oh, I
It's
know. I
live
watched
video.
them.
And I was watching her earlier this morning, and she had some feels about this whole JONBENET Ramsey case. And I thought, we need to have her on because I feel like, frankly, she's going to enlighten us. Because you and I haven't watched any of these,
Not
with the
yet.
exception of you watched a little bit of the first part of the CBS special.
I watched one episode of the Investigation Discovery one and the first part of the ABC special.
Well, let's go right to the source
gosh.
of our excitement. And first of all, this is her first time on our show.
Which is ridiculous.
And we're long overdue in having her here. Angela, thank you for being on the show.
I am so excited.
You don't even know you're
You
like
have no idea.
our celebrity sighting of the day. I can't
Oh
handle
my
myself.
gosh.
And here's one, and I'm glad you're on too, Angela, because if there's one thing we know about you, it's that you've got opinions.
I have opinions, and I have opinions about this JONBENET.
So,
This is crazy.
have you been obsessed with this story since the beginning? Like, where did you enter the fascination around this?
I was a little bit obsessed about this JONBENET Ramsey case way back in the day when it happened. I have a daughter, and she is 25 years old right now. So JONBENET was a year older than my daughter.
Yes.
And when it happened, I was just mortified and shocked. And I remember them pushing, the pageant and, oh, my God, this happened because she's a pageant girl.
Right.
And I also remember the mother.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember the mother being a quackadoodle.
Yes.
She was crazy. I thought, there's something off with that mother. Something just doesn't chime right with me, and usually my intuitions are correct.
Well, yeah, we don't trust or we don't doubt your intuition at all.
Right. So, first of all, I have watched the American Murder Mystery on the Investigation ID channel.
Yep.
And so that was a 3-part series. And then I also watched Dr. Phil. He had, I believe, a 3-parter also with the brother.
Okay, so this is the big news of the day, is that everybody's pointing to the brother today. So I need your thoughts, Angela, on Burke. Burke Ramsey is his name.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, like I said, I watched the first episode of the Dr. Phil. One thing that I noticed about him, why did he have a smile on his face for that entire interview?
Right.
Why was he smiling? Now, I did my Periscope this morning, and I was talking to one of my coworkers about it, and I said, he had this weird smile. What was that about? Was he nervous? He was also fidgeting with his hands, which, of course, if you're going to be on Dr. Phil, you're going to be nervous.
Mm-hmm.
But my friend said, I think he's got a permagrin.
Which,
I'm
by
like,
the way, can we point out that you'd never heard that term before?
I never heard of I'm like, a permagran. I said, it sounds like a menopausal medication. I have no idea what permagran is. She said a permagran is your resting face with a grin. Some people have it. I was like, okay, well, maybe. But I do have a theory about him.
Okay,
what is
a theory about him. My theory is this. It has been known that he has hit JONBENET Ramsey in the face with his golf club before.
Mm-hmm.
My theory is she woke up in the middle of the night. She's a bedwetter. They partied all day. She did not want the parents to get upset, so she did not wake up the parents. She woke up Burke. She went into his room, and she was hungry. She said, Burke, I'm hungry. He said, let's get some pineapple. So they went downstairs. He fed her some pineapple. He started horsing around with her. They went back upstairs. He got out his golf club, and something happened. Mm-hmm. He freaked out. He woke up the parents. The parents covered it up. That's one of the theories that I have. The mom freaked out. She sat down, and she wrote this ransom note, which, by the way, happened to be from the pad of paper in her house. If somebody was going to break into their house and kill this little girl and try to get ransom money, do you think this killer is going to sit down in the house for 20 to 25 minutes and write this ransom note?
Right.
No, the killer is going to get out.
Right.
He's going to get out of the house as fast as possible.
Angela, and then put the pad back where they found it and the pen that they used back where they found it. In two different places.
This whole pineapple thing and this pad of paper does not make any sense to me as why somebody outside of the home would take the time to feed her pine. That means that they were in the house for at least 3 hours while the parents and Burke slept.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because what you're talking about, the pineapple, to clear up for those, because I didn't know this until Colleen, you were pointing this out, that she was found with that in her, esophagus.
Yep. And also there was a bowl of pineapple out in the kitchen. So clearly, there had been a recent snack of pineapple.
Right. Also, they are saying that after the 911 call was placed, the mom did not hang up the phone. And the operator stayed on the phone, and they recorded a conversation. Now, the conversation at the time was not eligible. They couldn't figure out what they were saying. But now, I guess they do have the recording of the conversation. They know what was said. All three of them were talking. I haven't been able to look at the actual conversation, but it's pointing fingers.
I've got you here, Angela, because here's what. So this was on the ABC series, the two-parter that just finished airing last night. And they were able to do a sound enhancement. And what they believe they heard was a male voice who they believe to be John saying, "We're not speaking to you," which sounds like something you'd say to a child.
To a son,
yes. We're not speaking to you. And then you hear what they identify to be Patsy Ramsey's voice saying, "Oh, dear Jesus, what did you do?" And then you hear another voice, a third voice that they are positing is that of Burke Ramsey saying, "What did you find?"
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, my God. So creepy and gross, you guys. Why do you think it's so easy to put these things together? I mean, Angela, you have given us a delightful theory that I am totally wholeheartedly behind. Why do you think that the police at the time were not able to do this simple math?
I think they publicly wanted to blame somebody. They wanted the public to look at the quote-unquote bad guy. They wanted to find that bad guy. And they had people come forward. They had these bad guys come forward and say, "I did it." Well, of course, they just wanted to get into the public eye. They didn't do it. That mother had something to do with it, and that Burke had something to do with it. And I will tell you this, it is a very sad situation, what happened back then, but karma always comes back to you. And look where the mother is now.
Oh, my God. Hey, Angela, before we let you go, we have got to get to the biggest story of the day, because I have to believe you've got feels about this. Can we ask you to respond to the news that Brad and Angelina are no longer together?
How sad. I loved their love.
You did?
I don't know what happened.
Oh.
I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was about the kids. I haven't heard about it. I love their love. They were perfect together. And the little kids. And how they think they say it's okay for the little ones to dress however I love that.
And they let them eat junk food.
Yeah, well, an Oreo's not going to kill you, is it?
This is true.
No.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Angela, we are so grateful to have you on. Will you come back?
Of course I will come back.
All right. We'll come up with a reason to have you on again soon, I promise.
Oh, I'm sure something's going to happen. You just wait and see.
Tell people how they can enjoy you on the internets.
Well, you can go to YouTube. I have a YouTube page, AZ for Angela. That's AZ, the number 4, Angela. You can also follow me on Periscope, and on Twitter, my Twitter handle is AngelaJulia74.
Yes.
Also, thank you, Angela, for being with us today, and we'll talk soon.
Yay. Thank you guys so much. I love you.
Bye, Angela.
That's Angela giving us the latest on the JONBENET case. Oh, my God. It broke wide open last.
Okay, you guys, so that was my little interview on the show, My Talk 107.1. I was really happy that they asked me to come on the show and just, be a part of it. It was so fun. It was my first time that I was ever on the radio, so I was really excited to do it. But yeah, leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think of the whole case. Do you guys think that the brother did it? Do you think that the dead mother did it? Do you think that the father had something to do with it? Or do you think it was somebody completely random that broke into the house and did it? I don't know. In any event, it is a very sad situation, but leave your comments down below. And yeah, I will see you guys all later. Bye, everyone.